It's time for your Talk Time Live exclusive.
You are now about to witness the strength of geek knowledge.
Many of your fans from radio and TV may be surprised about your passion for comic books. Where did your love for comics begin?
Man, you know, growing up in Moss Corner, South Carolina, and going to this gas station called the Scotchman, and when you would walk in, the comic book stand would be right there to your left. And like, you know, I was a big Marvel guy. I liked some DC, but I was really, really a big Marvel person. And the thing that drew me towards Marvel, especially the X-Men, was always the diversity, you know, because you didn't see a lot of black and brown, you know, superheroes back then. It was always like the Supermans and, you know, the Captain America. So, you know, you walk into a comic book store and you see like, dang, this diverse group of, you know, individuals, and they all got these godlike superpowers. That's what drew me to it. I was also the guy too that I would take like the white superheroes and make them brown. You know? In my mind, I'd be like, yo, Captain America would be Captain Africa. Like that's just the way my mind would always work. So I mean, I just loved them from day one. I think it was the storytelling, because I've always been just big on storytelling. I think that's why we all love hip hop, right? Because the stories that's told. And then, you know, my mother was an English teacher, so she would always, and she was a Jehovah's Witness. So I would have to read the Watchtower and the Awakes, and I was into the booking program, so I would like have to read 4 books to get a free pizza. So I'd be reading that. So I just was always into storytelling, and I just felt like, you know, comic books told great stories.
Right, nah, amazing. Denys, you know, and just hearing Charlamagne's story about looking for diversity, looking for superheroes and even creators who look like him and had similar backgrounds and experiences. I mean, you created so much space. You contributed so much for us seeing ourselves within books and having space. In 2024, on the verge of releasing this book, The ILL-UMINATI, what does it feel like where we are in the industry? How much work, how far have we came in your, you know, opinion, and how much further do we have to go, if at all?
That's a big question. That's a much bigger question than I was anticipating.
You can give me the short version, and then we can make the documentary later.
In terms of like comic books themselves, I've seen a whole resurgence of black characters. I really have. From the artists to the writers. Excellent artists, excellent writers. People just blow me away really easily. I won't tell them that, but they do. They're amazing. So I see a really upswell of people who see this industry as a space that they can be in, too, which I think is great. I see a few creators creating more characters of color. I see a few, right? But my thing to all the creators that I've met is like, y'all get together and really do that thing. Y'all get together and really create some characters and give yourselves a legacy. Because we can be the kind of people, like, I could be the best Superman artist, but there's other great Superman artists. And you'll be thinking about them all the time too. Oh, Denys Cowan was a great Superman artist, right? But what am I here for? I'm not here to be the best Superman artist, right? I'm here to do what we do for the culture. That's why I'm here. That's what I figured out. Wow. I'm always looking to see what's going on and what's happening, you know? So I want to see more black characters and more characters of color and more women creators, women of color doing those kind of characters that they own. I don't see enough of that, right? But I do see more and more people getting in the industry, which is a beautiful thing.